So good morning, everyone. I'm going to be fairly brief. I had originally come up with a great presentation and was ready to talk all about technology and the luxury sector. And then I realized that Worldwide Business Research did the Luxury Interactive Conference this week, and my entire presentation is available at Luxury Daily as of this morning. So I sat back and I said, okay, why don't I see what everybody else talks about and see how it really relates to the luxury industry? And a couple of disclosures. Blue Fountain Media is hands down the best digital agency we've ever used. We've been through 6 developers in 10 years, and this is the first time that what we had in our minds and in our vision wound up on screen. So to start with that. Second confession, I am a millennial. I do absolutely use technology on a regular basis. I also hate technology. Last comment would be that this really does apply more to luxury brands than it does to mass brands. There's definitely some takeaways, but it's a completely different focus. So to start, how many brands here are luxury companies? Okay, the rest of you guys can take a nap then, because this will pretty much apply to them. So first comment is, what is luxury? Stanley Marcus defines luxury as the best the mind of man can imagine and the hand of man create. And he also said when it comes to the price-value equation, once a customer understands the inherent value of an item, price no longer matters. What does any of that have to do with technology? The answer to that is basically in today's market, one of the biggest problems for luxury brands is that they're trying to stay relevant with what's going on in technology. Hotels, on average, use 3.7 social media sites per hotel. Everybody's into the mobile application. Let's make mobile websites. Let's figure out how to engage our customers real time through GPS. The problem is they're losing the personal touch. It's much easier to go to Walmart and buy toilet paper and expect a very basic experience than it is to go into a Tourneau and spend $100,000 on a timepiece and be okay with that same experience. One of our members is in the room, Richard Shapiro from the Center for Client Retention. He wrote a book called The Endangered Customer, 8 Steps to Guarantee Repeat Business. And one thing he always says is the last 3 steps of the process, most salespeople never do. And that's re-engage, follow up, and stay connected to the customer. When you look at how technology plays in, and everything we've heard today about chatbots and everything else, if you're going to go out and buy a Rolls Royce and spend $250,000, do you want to get your customer service from a chatbot? Do you want automated responses? Do you want to go online and shop for this $250,000 car and expect everything is going to be perfect? Or do you want to go to the store, have somebody know who you are, shake your hand, offer you a coffee, guide you through the buying process, and ensure that that $250,000 spend is worth it? Probably the best example I can use, another one of our members, Mike Berman, who runs a company called EC Rent, talks about when he travels. He's all over the country on a regular basis, and when he's in major cities, he always stays at a W hotel. When he's in B and C cities, he stays at a Courtyard Inn or a Fairfield or whatever is available. This ties back to big data and clienteling. He gets home from a trip, Fairfield and Marriott sends him an email saying, oh, there's this great pumpkin picking experience in 2 weeks, you should come out to our hotel. We've got a great deal on Ford Escort rental vehicles. They are sure they know this guy as a customer. The exact same day, he'll get an email from the W Hotel offering a champagne brunch and a private driving experience with Audi. And they're absolutely sure they know this best customer. The problem is neither of them actually know the guy. They go by what they see online, how he books, how he responds. How many people in this room are completely 100% honest when they fill out an online survey? When you're asked to enter your zip code or your date of birth or your preferences? Anybody completely honest? That's a big portion of the point. Nobody tells the absolute truth online, so the information you're gathering is only as correct as what the customer is going to give you. Without creating that personal interaction, that personal experience, and getting to know the customer as a real person, you can't serve them the same way. Now for mass brands, as I said, this doesn't really apply as much because if you're selling toilet paper to the masses, everybody needs it, everybody's buying it. But when you're talking about a truly bespoke item, there has to be an additional benefit to the purchase. Now, I'm not saying online sales don't happen in luxury. That's 1993. You can't put luxury items online. Everybody today knows you can buy luxury online, and most people do. The catch is they don't usually start with online purchases. They'll do their research online, but they'll go into a store to shop for the first time. My wife is a great example. Loves shoes beyond belief and will go to every designer store in New York, try on shoes, buy a pair, decide what she likes. Once she's familiar with the brand, has gotten the experience and knows what she likes, moving forward, she'll buy online. She doesn't have to go back in the store to try it on. She doesn't need the experience. It can be done on her time, which to most people is the greatest luxury of all. But there has to be a combination of personal and digital. Without the two, when it comes to luxury, it just doesn't work. And to be sensitive to everybody's time, that's the biggest takeaway I can give you guys on the luxury market right now. If you want more information on the luxury customer, we're doing a great event with Boston Consulting Group tonight around the true luxury global consumer. It'd be great to have you guys join us. And Gabe, thank you. You've really driven us into the 21st century and helped us make our personal better with digital. And with that, questions? Great.